Accompanying me is Matthew Richardson.
Thanks, Dennis. How I've been looking forward to this game all week.
A big roar. The Swans enter the arena. Umpire tosses the coin. Sydney kicking to the right of screen. Round 2. Both these teams coming off wins. The opening siren is moments away and you can feel the excitement building. Here's the opening bounce. I play in the over 60s football league. We don't have ball ups. The ump just puts the ball on the ground and whoever can bend down and pick it up gets the first possession. The umpire will ball it up. Ryder taps. Parker gets the tap. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Ebert takes the mark uncontested. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. You wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alleyway. Wow, some of his hits border on felonious assault. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Eamon with the mark. 50 metres out. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. He's put his all into that, but it won't give him the 6 points. It's not the score he was looking for. He looked for a quick option here. A pinpoint pass is the key. Eamon with a kick at goal. The power. Get a goal. All is in readiness. Umpire bounces the ball. Tapped by Ryder. He's got the football now. He's got the football now.
And now we'll have the ball up. Ryder hits it. Lloyd kicks the ball. Naismith boots it long. He grabs it. Hewitt kicks the ball. Franklin takes a contested mark.
Going for goal number 1. He kicks it gun barrel straight. Franklin getting his first right there. Umpire has the ball ready for the centre bounce. Naismith totally outclassed in that contest. Ryder bumps. Goes short with a hand pass. Chips it down towards half forward. Opportunity now for Papley. Kicks. The mark is taken by Franklin. 40 metres from home. A chance to add one more to his tally. Goal to Sydney. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce.
Ryder wears his heart on his sleeve and he just bleeds for this footy club. Hand passes to the running man. The umpire calls a free kick. Parker lines up. He kicks the ball. He steadies now in front of goal. Papley kicks it. A good contested mark there.
Hewitt with the kick. Great grab.
Jonas. He's got a decent leap on him, but there's still some room for improvement. Powell Pepper gets the upper hand. He kicks the ball. Gray marks it. He gets boot to the ball. Dixon with the ball.
This will certainly test him from this distance. McVeigh has it. Great mark under pressure. Sends it on its way. He was never going to get that. Boak to put his team in front. And the mark will be paid. Great lining up 15 metres out. Going for goal number 1. The Power are back in the lead again. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Here we go. Guided by Sinclair. Controlled by Jonas. Hanbury gets the ball. Going for goal number 1. Kennedy holds his breath like David Blaine as he watches this one. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Dixon gets onto the ball, controlled by Boak. Short handball from Rowan. The ball is smothered. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Broadbent gets the ball. An important kick for the lead. Broadbent scoring from a long bomb. But Adelaide goes back into the lead.
Broadbent wears his heart on his sleeve and he just bleeds for this footy club.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Cleared by Sinclair. Kennedy lobs the pass. Papley taken high and he'll get the free kick. Keeps it close to the ground. A great effort. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Kicks it. Burne-Jones marks. Jams it on the boot. Nice mark under pressure. Jonas feeds it wide. Good mark by Towers.
Towers can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. Flurry taps it. Homsch gets onto the ball. Papley tackles him to the ground. Hartlett gets the loose ball. Burne-Jones intercepts the bouncing ball. He lays off the pass. He misses his target. Parker puts his boot on it. The ball is gathered. Heaney kicks for goal. Only a behind. The scoreboard is even.
It's not the score he was looking for. Westhoff kicks to himself. Boots it. He's popped up out of nowhere and cut that one off. Deft touch from Hewitt. Point the difference. He's searching for his teammates. He plays it to himself. Westhoff slams it on the boot. Hartlett having no trouble taking that one. That kick has covered a very long distance. Picked by Cleary. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark.
Boak's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. He kicks the ball. Ebert marks the ball. He kicks the ball. He marks the ball.
Kicking to steal the lead. Telling kick. The Power have scored the last 2 goals. The Power get back on top again. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Punch by Sinclair. Down goes Towers. Picture perfect drop punt. A good mark under the circumstances. Hewitt with the kick. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark.
Dixon obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. Gray puts his boot on it. Ebert kicks the ball. Jones with good strong hands. He claims the ball.
The Swans trailing by 5. They have a lot to think about.
They have been pretty wasteful in this match, and if they lose, they will look back and rue the missed opportunities.
The scores were very high in that term. Richo has some stats for us now.
Both teams are neck and neck for handball disposals. The tackling has been really equal in this match so far. The Power 9, the Swans 8.
Much appreciated, Richo. The second term is underway.
Winning means you're willing to go longer, work harder and give more than anyone else.
Ebert with the interception. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Cleary. Deft touch from Canterbury, scoops up the bouncing ball. Pittard with the tap. McVeigh gathers. He shows the quick hands. Intercept by Gray. Takes control of the bouncing ball. He gets another possession. Has it now. Good tap from Rowan. Going for goal number 1. It goes through for a behind. The Power with only a 1-goal lead. It's not the score he was looking for.
Smith is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Pittard goes for goal. Score for Port Adelaide.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Rydek directs it down. Exclamation point. How about that? Wines making his way in. Let's hope he's compensated for the win. That's 3 in a row for the Power. The Power with a 3-goal lead. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Rydick with a big fist on it. The loose ball picked up. He gets his hands on the footy. Jonas gets the ball out of the pack. Bounces favourably for Boak. All eyes are watching. Boak sinks the long kick. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. One down by Ryder. Boyd did not ease up. Guided down nicely by Towers. Boak guides it. He controls the bouncing ball. Tapped by Jones. He's got the football now. Cleary gets the tap. Guided down nicely by Kennedy. Towers taps it. Off the ground. Dishes it off by hand. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Nice interception. Hits the running man.
Homch can lay a solid bump, but he needs to do it more often. Ryder, he's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. The umpire wants to throw it in. A good hit out there. He taps the ball. Ebert by hand. He gathers up the intercepted ball. Naismith goes for goal. Goal for the Swans.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Look at that bounce. Rydick aims for his man on the ground. Lucky bounce collected. He gains possession. Has it now. He runs into the goal. He gets another possession. Guided down nicely by Pittard. With the ball now. Going for goal number 2. Nice work from Pittard. A second goal in the bag. This one gives them an even bigger lead.
Pittard needs to practice his goal-kicking routine. It helps a player handle any situation in the game. If he does that more often, then he might enter the league of the elite goal kickers.
Hanbury keeps it alive with the foot. Grabs the footy. Heaney dodging for no reason at all. Nicely intercepted by Powell Pepper. Collected by Wines. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. I've just about run out of things to say about his performance. I'm just going to watch and enjoy this display.
Going for goal number 2. The Power get a goal. Gray getting them further in front.
Gray really wears his heart on his sleeve.
Here we go.
Dixon may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. Rowan didn't waste the opportunity. Cunningham with the mark. He kicks the ball. Heaney with good strong hands.
Bumps the pigskin. Paplin claims the ball. 35 metres out. Well, if you could hand-pick a position, this is it. Straight in front of the goals. The Swans trail by 24. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Dixon aims for his man on the ground. Pollock with a big tackle that spills the ball loose. Good tap from Pittard. The ball is soccered. Tapped by Hanbury. Soccer kick. Ebert gets the interception on the bounce. Great mark. Cleary boots it. Dixon looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Dixon whacks one on the boot for goal. Dixon gets the goal from a long way out. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Dixon directs it down. The ball in the hands of Cleary. He gets his hands on the footy. Passed by Sinclair. Papley gains possession through the interception. Ball over the boundary line. The ball is coming back into play. Big leap. Jonas guides it. Hewitt sockers it. It's an understatement to say they really need this one.
Jack needs to practice his goal-kicking routine. It helps a player handle any situation in the game. If he does that more often, then he might enter the league of the elite goal kickers.
The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Sinclair looked about as coordinated as Disney's Goofy. And the mark will be paid. Broadbent slams it on the boot. Opportunity now for Pittard. A long way out. A set shot on a 45-degree angle. 35 metres out. Pollock has the chance to add one more to his talent. Hey, come on, that post has feelings too. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
Smith really wears his heart on his sleeve. Pittard puts his boot on it. Wingard marks the ball.
Wingard pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Sinclair with the mighty fist. He picks up the loose ball. He receives the handball. Almost a touch of synchronised scoring about that mark. Minus the peg. Going for goal number 3. Franklin holds his breath. Oh, it's hit the woodwork. Bad luck for Heaney. That score is not going to help them very much. Westhoff waiting to bring it back into play. A big run to take that back. Burne-Jones sends the ball on its way. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Hewitt going for number 1. Guided by Burne-Jones. Franklin getting accustomed to kicking goals. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Burne-Jones marks on the run, kicks it. The Swans trailing by 29 at the break.
It looks like Sydney.
The third term is underway.
Think big, believe big, act big, and the result will be big.
Parky onto the ball. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. He's an absolute ball magnet.
Naismith has seen plenty of the footy. Sends it on its way. Kicks. Tapped by Burne-Jones. Burne-Jones aims for his man on the ground. A nice running mark.
Watts needs to work on his vertical leap because at times he can be found wanting when he's leaping for the ball. He grabs it, sending it on its way. He gets the upper hand. Wines, puts his boot on it. Ryder with great hands.
Kicks it. Great mark. Broadbent setting his sights on the goals. He'll need a long-range boomer from here. He's kicking on about 45 degrees from here. 30 metres from home. He's kicking on about 45 degrees from here. Pollock hits the post with Adelaide by 5 goals. Disappointing kick there.
Well, fortune favours the brave. It's time Sydney stopped playing safe with their possession and took the game on. Grundy boots it. Parker marks it. Puts boot to ball. The mark will be paid.
Slams it on the boot. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. 45 metres out. Rocketed long by Franklin. Jonas the better man there. He steers it out of the defensive 50.
Watts doesn't have the strongest marking hands in the league, but he's certainly very, very handy on the league. Wines kicks the ball. Boat slams the ball to his boot. That's a nice strong mark. He slams that on the boot. Canterbury marks the ball. He kicks the ball. He takes the contested mark.
Pollock made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Hands like dinner plates.
Smith kicks it. He claims the ball.
McVeigh slams it on the boot. Marks.
Ryder has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. Sending it on its way. Amon with the mark. Amon has a kick. Amon kicks it straight through the big sticks.
The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Ryder knocks it down the field. Naismith aims for his man on the ground. Tapped by Ryder. Good tap from Rowan. Kicked by Lloyd. Tapped by Kennedy. A favourable bounce. Kicks hurriedly. Manages to get a hand to it. What a goal from a mammoth kick. Parky, obviously not bothered by the pressure, sinks that needed goal. More bounce than a dodgy check. Naismith guides it. Scoops up the bouncing ball. There'll be a ball up in the centre square.
Ryder has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. Cunningham gains possession. Papley has to get this one right now. He could not have kicked that any better. The Swans still need to dig deep to fix the scoreboard deficit they faced to Port Adelaide.
I gotta say, that's even a better goal the second time around. Very happy with that kick. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Naismith totally outclassed in that contest. He gains possession. Lloyd runs past and gets the ball. Has it got the carry? Oh, that was a brave shot. Good goal. That's 2 in a row for Sydney. This game can still go either way.
The Swans could have been really predictable out there. They need to mix it up, break the line, start taking more of a chance, or this game will be lost.
And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. Very happy with that kick. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The bounce is straight as an arrow. Punched by Ryder. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Pollock slams it on the boot. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato. Quickly disposed of by Broadbent. Lloyd with the mighty fist. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Clears now. Grundy claims the ball. Grundy kicks hard along the boundary line. Hanbury gets the mark without contest. Looks like he panicked there.
Naismith needs to work on his vertical leap because at times he can be found wanting when he's leaping for the ball. Bogue kicks it, kept his composure then. He's got a hold of that one. Ryder really forced to earn that mark. He boots it. He claims the ball.
Picture perfect drop punt. The mark is taken by Rowan. Picture perfect drop punt. Naismith claims it.
Puts boot to ball. Good mark.
He brings it out of the pack. Heaney looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Going for goal number 1. Richo, help me out here. What was he thinking?
Ice cream. It's my best guess.
He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Westhoff, he's one of those talented players with a golden boot. His kicks are fantastic. Rowan lining up with the goals. He kicks the ball. Papley with the spill. Franklin taps it. It gets tapped. He taps it. It gets tapped. Homsch tackles him to the ground. Jonas mops up the ball. Hartlett scoops it up.
Throw in from the boundary line. There we go again. Naismith punches it. He keeps it alive despite the traffic around him. Tapped by Naismith. Westhoff with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Good tap from Ryder. Jonas is able to grab it on the half volley. Towers gets the interception on the bounce. Franklin alone for the uncontested mark. Franklin winds it up 45 metres out. Just fell through. Sydney trailing by less than 2 goals. A good turn with Port Adelaide 76 to Sydney 65.
Well, the coach's pleas must have been heated in that quarter as Port Adelaide hold the lead at the...
And the last quarter of this match is underway.
The more difficult the victory, the greater the happiness in winning.
Wines gains possession through the interception. Gets boot to high. Takes that one strongly. Gets boot to high. A big run to take that back. Sends it on its way. Naismith with the mark.
The Swans just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. He intercepts the ball on the bounce. Papley there to mop up. Dishes it off to the running player. Kennedy with handball. Kennedy puts it through. The Swans are trailing.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce is straight up and down. Ryder with the tap. Did he see a ghost? Pollock has him for holding the ball. Pollock puts it on the boot. Pittard looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Pittard drives the ball towards goal. The Power get a goal. The Power with the upper hand in this match And it shows on the scoreboard, leading 82-71.
Hiddard really wears his heart on his sleeve.
He scores, he scores, he scores. What an absolute classic. Great bounce. Cleared by Ryder. He has the ball. Gains possession. He goes down in the tackle. Good tap from Pitter. Clean tap by Bayman. Smith keeps it alive with the foot. Hanbury gathers. Perhaps he was trying to audition for the ballet. Marked by Towers. Hastily kicked. No one troubling him there. Chips it down towards half forward. Nice mark there. Shoots off the handball. A talk from Parker. Heaney with a kick and goal. Bumped by Westhoff. He's got the football now.
The Power aren't giving away any free kicks out there at the moment. The opposition can't seem to take a trick. A good hit out there. Good hand skills there.
Ryder thumps it forward. Bounces favourably for Hewitt. Nice mark under pressure. Westhoff boots it. Jonas marks it.
Jonas is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Powell Pepe boots it. A good contested mark there. Puts boot to ball. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent. Broadbent kicks it. Slips through his fingers. He slams that on the boot. Lloyd kicks the ball.
Grundy is streaming past and gets the footy. A desperate kick there. He misses the mark. Finding the running player. Intercept by Ryder. Intercept by Parker. Naismith puts it on the boot. Heaney has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Great mark. Jams it on the boot. Cunningham claims it.
When you look at the set shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. If the Swans forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50, they just need to be given a shot. Cunningham looking for distance. It's a mark.
Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. Goes up the line. Nice hands. Kicked by Ebert. Strong mark by Pitter. 50 metres from home. Not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 30 degrees. Port Adelaide with a 2-goal margin at the moment. It's not the score he was looking for.
Smith is a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. Port Adelaide out in front over Sydney.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. A dead straight bounce. Ryder with the tap. Good tap from Pollock. Sinclair tackles. Grundy looking like a Manchester United player. Kennedy claims it. Kennedy, one out in the square. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. What soars over the pack and takes a ripper. He's got eyes like a pterodactyl with contact lenses. Boat boots it. He spills the mark. Slips the handball to Rowan. Great grab. Papley with a chance if he keeps a cool head. That's a massive kick. Franklin, the better man there. 45 metres out. That kick has covered a very long distance. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Boots it. Simply outplayed the opposition there. He steadies now in front of goal. 35 metres out. An ideal position to be kicking from. Slots it. The Swans will be worrying now. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Tap by Ryder is in his possession. Pollock with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Rockcliffe boots it. He soccers it. Hanbury controls it. Gets a handball away. Handballs from the tackle. Thumps the pigskin. Eamon takes it well. Eamon. Good things coming threes. That's his third. A 3-goal lead for Port Adelaide.
Eamon. He's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often.
All is in readiness. Here's the bounce. Definitely palmed to advantage. Pollock gets it on the bounce. With the ball now. Sinclair knocks the ball loose with a big tackle. Puts boot to ball. Clean tap by Parker. A short handball. Kicks it long. Strong mark. 30 metres from half. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Perfect kick. The Power are victorious. What were your thoughts on the match, Richard?
The Swans, if you don't have time to do things right, when will you ever have time to do it over?
Final scores are 95 to 83. Well, that's it. I'll let Richo say the goodbyes.
It was great to be here, Dennis. I'll be back next time.
Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.